What's up, dudes? Today, we're talking about my top 10 favorite Nintendo Switch games. Real quick, if you're a returning viewer and have not subscribed yet, please do so. It'll help the channel grow, and I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright, feel free to sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first game on my list is Devil May Cry. This game is absolutely amazing. You play as Dante, who's fighting a bunch of different demons throughout a castle. This game is actually a triple pack, so you get 1, 2, and 3, but 2 and 3 you actually have to download. Number 2 is okay, but my personal favorites are going to be 1 and 3. The frame rates, the graphics, the battle mechanics, the music, everything about this game is perfect, 10 out of 10 in my opinion. An experience that every gamer should experience. If you're a 90s kid or even just love 90s aesthetic, like The Matrix, that movie Blade, everything in that whole aspect, underworld, vampires, all that kind of cool stuff, you're gonna love this one. Definitely check it out. Number 2 is gonna be Xenoblade Chronicles. This game is so freaking cool. If you're a fan of JRPGs, you have to play this game. The story, the music, the graphics, everything about this game is perfect. This game is massive too. It's completely open world, you can go anywhere you want. If you're looking for a JRPG with a really good story, a fun cast of characters and really good music that's going to truly captivate you, you gotta play Xenoblade Chronicles. Number 3 is going to be Fatal Frame: Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. This is hands down one of the best Japanese survival horror games I've ever played. Ranging from the music, the story, the graphics. It's pretty scary at times too. And the environment, that's what I love about horror games, is the environment and that like constant dreadful feeling, and just, it's very captivating. If you're into Japanese folklore, as well as a cool old school Victorian type vibe, you're definitely gonna love this game. This is an all out 10 out of 10 great, classic Japanese survival horror experience. And coming in at number 4 is going to be Atelier Ryza II. I will never forget the first time I played Atelier Ryza II, which is actually the first Atelier game that I've ever played. If you're a fan of anime and just fun, charming JRPGs, you have to play this one. Every character, every town you go to, every setting and environment is amazing. The music is so freaking good and so captivating. This game is pure charm. You're gonna love it. This is definitely one that I recommend everyone playing if you're into JRPGs as well as anime. Definitely check it out. Number 5 is gonna be Livestream 2. This game just recently came out, and it definitely made the list for the fact that it's one of the best interactive horror visual novels I've ever played. It actually feels like you're playing in a real horror movie. You're in this old abandoned mall, you have your own YouTube channel where you capture paranormal activity, and you end up stranded in this abandoned mall, and tons of creepy stuff starts happening. And it's really cool, it's very captivating. If you're into visual novels, especially horror visual novels, this is definitely one that I recommend everybody play. Like I said, it feels like you're playing in a horror movie, and I freaking love that. Definitely recommend checking it out. Number 6 is gonna be Ys VIII. If you're looking for a fun, inviting new adventure, this is definitely it. Ys VIII is a classic action JRPG. The battle mechanics are smooth, the music is really good, there's tons of different characters you meet. The atmosphere, the whole vibe of it is so fun. You get stranded on this cursed island. I don't want to spoil it or go too much far into the story, but I definitely recommend researching Ys VIII on your own. You're gonna love it. And number 7 is gonna be Resident Evil Origins Collection. If you're into Resident Evil and have a Nintendo Switch, you're gonna love this game. They are so fun. Hands down, my favorite ports of the originals. This is your classic survival horror experience. If you have a Nintendo Switch and love Resident Evil, you have to play these games. These are great ports, and hands down my favorite original ports. And I gotta say, Resident Evil 0 is hands down one of my favorite Resident Evil games of all time. This is a classic survival horror experience that I believe everyone should play. If you've never played any Resident Evil games, I highly recommend checking out these ones and starting from this one first. The one thing that I love about 0 and 1 is the environment, the music, and the whole atmosphere of it. How you're stuck in the mansion as well as the facility. These games are so cool. Definitely recommend checking these ones out as well. And number 8 is going to be kind of a combination, and that's going to be Persona 3, 4, and 5. If you've never played a Persona game, you absolutely have to. It's a must for every gamer. You're going to love it. The music, the characters, the gameplay, each game has a different set of characters, but I promise you that each group you're going to absolutely love. The stories are really good too, and just the whole vibe and atmosphere of it all. It's very cool. Definitely recommend checking out the whole Persona series. You're going to love it. Number 9 is going to be Unicorn Overlord. This game just released about a few weeks ago, and I cannot put it down. This game is so fun. It's a strategy JRPG. It's got beautiful music, insanely beautiful graphics, and the battle mechanics are really fun. Once you get it down, you cannot put it down. The story is really good too. That's what keeps you going in this game. If you're a fan of JRPGs, especially strategy RPGs, you have to play this one. Definitely recommend checking this one out. You will not be let down, I promise you. And last but not least is Octopath Traveler II. This, in my opinion, is my favorite classic JRPG, I think, of all time. Yes, I've played Golden Sun, I've played Final Fantasy back in the day, all those and stuff, but when it comes to modern classic JRPGs, this game takes the crown. And no, you don't have to play the first one in order to play this one. It follows a whole new cast of characters with a whole new story. In this game you can play as 8 different characters. You can choose one, whichever one you want, and you start off playing as them. And throughout time, you actually link up with all the other 7 characters. This game is beautiful, especially the music and everyone's different stories. This is a great adventure to sink your teeth into if you're looking for a game that you just want to get lost in for hours. If you love classic JRPGs, you definitely have to play this one. You are gonna love it. Alright, well there you have it. There's my top 10 favorite Nintendo Switch games. So how I determine if a game's a 10 out of 10 for me personally is the indulgence. I'm looking for that sweet, perfect gamer experience moment when your surroundings have completely disappeared and it's just you and the game and you're in that world. That's what I'm looking for, and that's what all of these 10 games have brought me. I believe gaming is great for your mental health when used in moderation, and traveling to these different worlds and having these different experiences, it's like you're living a whole other life. It's great, and that's why I love gaming. So yeah, this is just my personal favorites. I try to throw some games in there that are not so well known, but this video is mainly for people that are just getting to the Switch and are looking for some good recommendations. If there's games that you guys recommend that I check out as well, please let me know in the comments below. I'm into anything and everything the Nintendo Switch has to offer. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. Peace.